All right, welcome back, everybody. So, let's get down to business with stocks. We're gonna get some tips about longing and shorting the stocks. What stocks you could buy and keep long term. What stocks you can short. Those who are traders. Well, on a first look, if you look at Rheinmetall, it's a German company into military and weaponry. Totally overvalued. If you look at the long-term chart, guys, this is absolutely hilarious. And you see the stochastics is way overbought. I am holding some short positions on Rheinmetall myself, and I think you will see a big correction on Rheinmetall. We're looking at least at 463 point, and the company has been way overvalued, and you can see the MACD is showing you exactly the same thing. So that's the first company for those who are short selling. This could be a great short selling option. The next company that is our all-time favorite is obviously PayPal. They have been absolutely undervalued, guys. If you're into buying stocks and keeping them, PayPal could definitely be your stock. As you can see now, we tested the $67 point. It was rejected. We went down to 64. I think we're going to be testing 63.22 at some point in the future. But I think the long-term resistance is quite the long-term support, is quite strong, and that is the 63 level. $63 level. And as soon as we take care of our stochastics, which is basically I think is riding over the NASDAQ sell-off, right after we're going to see a PayPal jump. I am looking at, if you look at the long-term chart, I am looking at $70 to $71, guys. So if you're in this chart, definitely stick to it for the next 4 to 6 months. I would say you're going to see at least 70 to 75. But again, long term, I am in this company and in this chart. I'm going to show you the numbers of the company. We're waiting for the second quarter to see, for the first quarter, to see how well they performed. But if they don't surprise downwards, I think we're going to see a good bull run with PayPal. Well, as you can see here, the company is totally undervalued. Take a look at their earnings, guys, the balance sheet. You can see the PE ratio is 16x, which is quite a healthy PE ratio, and their earnings have been quite logical and decent. We're talking about a net profit margin of 14%, which for a tech company is quite acceptable. And the cost of capital and cost of revenue, we are expecting an upward trend towards the 105 more or less dollar-ish. Like I said before, I think 75 would be a very logical price for the next move of this company. The next company we're looking at is Apple, guys. Again, chart wise, at least for the long term, we are on a turning point. We're probably going to go higher than this. Right now the price is $175 today, 12th of April. However, very easily, if the earnings do not disappoint, which I don't think so, we're going to be hitting 213 very soon. And if you look at the chart analysis, basically the stochastics totally recommend and suggest the fact that the company is going to go for a jump. And we're just waiting for MACD and the volume basically to confirm, and the company is going to go for another at least 6 months bullish run. So if you're an Apple holder, if you don't have the stock, you might buy them, portion wise for the next 6 months to 1 year. If you do have the stock, do not sell, keep the stock. Here we go with the next very interesting company, and that is nobody but Tesla. For those EV drivers and EV fans, I think Tesla is definitely a good value for money. We are on as you can see, basically we consolidated at somewhere around 250 point, and then we're riding after that the lower channel. Basically, I don't think this stock is going to go much lower than, let's say, 125 to 130. That's where we're talking long term. I think that's a very strong support line. Right now we are on a crossover on the stochastics. If you look at the shorter chart, basically, again, the company is on a trend. We had a consolidation. We had a sell-off channel consolidation. We are basically on the way to keep our support and then potentially go back to test the levels that we had in March. That's to the 200 level. So long term and short term, both, you can keep Tesla and look forward to their earnings. And the last company we're going to be analyzing today, guys, is going to be NVIDIA. Way overpriced. I honestly think the AI hype right now, the way stocks basically reacted to the hype, is crazy. We are way overpriced. We definitely need a correction. You see the correction has already begun on NVIDIA. By the way, that's still a chance for those people who have not shorted Rheinmetall. I think this is your chance to short the company. They are way overpriced, and they definitely need to go through a correction. If you look at the moving average on NVIDIA, we are looking at a stock price of 620 to maximum 740. As you can see, we have at least $100 of correction to be made within the next 4 to 6 months, depending how they perform. The chart is totally shaping in the, if you look at the stochastics, we were way overvalued. Now we're going for a correction. We're just waiting for the MACD signal to join us, which I think it's just a matter of time that NVIDIA will go down. This AI hype, I mean, I'm a big believer of AI technology and how AI is going to change the whole market force, but the way stocks are responding to the AI hype for now is way too much, and this is totally overblown. I think short term, definitely you can short the company NVIDIA, and you should probably take your profit and get out of the company somewhere around here, 745. Then you should see how the company develops and their earnings, and then at that point of time you can make up your mind and see which direction you'd like to go.